Nearly 3 years after his encounter with state police, tonight the state legislature is launching a rare investigation into Ronald Greene's death. A group of bipartisan lawmakers will have to piece together conflicting stories about what happened the night Greene died and whether there was a cover-up that stretched into the highest ranks of Louisiana government.
I was forced to cremate my son. And he came in this box here.
The mother of Ronald Greene showed the box holding her son's cremated remains. During a virtual press conference, she says she was never allowed to see his body after he was killed at the hands of state troopers.
We saw Ronnie just up to here. I wanted to identify him by his tattoos. We couldn't see anything. He wouldn't allow us.
Now, after months of pressure and conflicting statements, a bipartisan legislative committee will investigate the response to Greene's death at all levels.
It's concerning, but look, here's the thing that I've said from the get-go, and I think you know this. We're gonna search out the truth. The truth is gonna lead us in the right direction, and then that's where we'll be. We'll come up with a decision from there.
When Ronald Greene died in May of 2019, his family was told his death was the result of a car wreck.
Beat the ever-living out of him, choked him, and everything else trying to get him under control.
But leaked body camera audio and videos show he was alive and apologizing when he exited the car.
Put your hands behind your back. I am sorry.
And was then beaten.
Okay.
Text messages also reveal that the governor was informed hours after Greene's death that he was engaged in a, quote, violent, lengthy struggle with troopers. Yet Edwards kept quiet for 2 years while state police continued to say Greene died in a crash. And new messages released this week show communication between the governor's staff with state and federal prosecutors, where they also discussed the case. Last week, the governor was asked about a legislative inquiry.
I can't tell you that I welcome an investigation that is an absolute witch hunt with no basis in fact. Where would that stop?
But tonight, he changed tunes. The governor now says he welcomes the legislative oversight and wholeheartedly agrees that transparency is necessary. He went a step further, saying an investigation will conclude that he made no attempt to impede or interfere with an investigation. The committee that will investigate the response is composed of Republicans and Democrats with diverse backgrounds from across the state.
It is historic. I think the legislature is doing what it should do. We need to get to the bottom of this. Whatever the outcome is, we really need to know what happened, what do we do to correct it, what happened with the state police, was there a cover-up, and who was involved.
Meantime, Greene's family hold him personally responsible for the cover-up of Greene's death.
The blood of Ronald Greene is stained on your hands as well.
And it's unclear how long this investigation could take or what will happen with the findings.